Well, yesterday was my first day of actual work, and it went pretty darn good. It's like I'm back into the alarm business pretty much instantly because I retained a lot over those 10 years, and that was proven yesterday because, like, wow, I got right into it. And it's what I love to do. I'm thankful that God has graced us with this job, me and my wife, and this house, and this family. The only issue I have is they want me to buy all my own tools to start up and a bunch of stuff that I have to pay for that I can't pay for, and I gotta wait for paychecks to start rolling in before I'm able to do that. I mean, the boss said yesterday, he says, well, you need to try to come up with something. Can you ask anybody or this and that? And I said, well, I'll try, but I said I can only do what I can do. So starting on a new job is really tough because when you first start, you got to pretty much start from scratch, and that's what I'm doing. I need scratch because I'm starting at scratch. But that's okay. God will provide that. I also have to do a driver abstract and criminal record check. Those cost money. Everything costs money these days. It's horrible in that way. But anyway, I want to finish this, or not finish it, but continue on with this article because it's still quite a huge article here. Okay, immortality of the soul, not scriptural. We know this. The most unblushing denial of God's word is found in the orthodox doctrine of inherent immortality. It finds no source or prop or excuse in the scriptures of the truth. It is but a wild guess of a pagan philosopher, foisted upon us by a degenerate theology. When its supporters are driven to admit that it has no place in God's word, they try to tell us that it is everywhere and feared. If they should say that it is everywhere and feared that God will bring all back to life, it would fully satisfy each intimation and would have a solid support and definite declarations. But nowhere is there the least intimation of immortality being a present possession anywhere in the sacred scrolls. Death is insisted on everywhere as being the lot, not only of humanity, but of other creatures as well. At the very forefront of Revelation, man is denied immortality. The serpent had indeed said, "Ye shall not surely die." Genesis 3:4. But Yahweh Elohim takes all the necessary precautions so that his word does not fail. Not only does the sentence go forth, "Soil are you, and to soil are you returning." Genesis chapter 3, verse 19. But they are driven from Eden for the express purpose of keeping them from the tree of life. Had they tasted of this tree, then they would indeed have been immortal, at least for the eon, and their life would have been prolonged in the midst of all the infirmities and distresses of the advancing age. They would be tortured by pain and racked by disease without the possibility of escape through death or restoration by resurrection. They would be in the modern quote-unquote hell. But Yahweh Elohim allows no such inconceivable calamity to overtake them. He placed cherubim with a flaming sword to guard the way of the tree of the living. In other words, he took care that no one could possibly become immortal until the way should once more be opened by means of Christ and the resurrection. How anyone in the face of the narrative, coupled with the distinct assertion that Christ alone has immortality, how anyone can still believe Satan's lie seems almost incredible. Yet we know that those in high places, religious high places, yes, not only hold and herald it forth as truth, but seek to find evidence from it in the scriptures. Some, however, allow that it is not taught there, but that it is taken for granted. Right, so they don't really, it's just unbelievable, the teaching of immortality of the soul. Death is death, bottom line, and we are dying beings. Immortality and incorruption. Christ alone has immortality. 1 Timothy 6:16. We shall put it on when we are vivified. 1 Corinthians 15:53 and 54. These two passages are the only references to immortality or deathlessness in the Greek scriptures. Romans chapter 2 verse 7 and 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 10 refer to incorruption, not immortality. This is clear from 1 Corinthians 15:42, 50, 53, and 54, and Ephesians chapter 6 verse 24 and Titus chapter 2 verse 7, which comprise all the occurrences of the word for incorruption. Immortality is not brought to light or illuminated through the gospel, but through the resurrection. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 10. Okay, I'm going to stop there this morning because I haven't got a lot of time. I got to get out the door here. So, grace and peace. Have a wonderful day in the Lord. We will see you tomorrow.